Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Dembele, and it's Mendes. Lovely feet. Teat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Brandt. Nicely weighted ball. Swings in across. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Dybala. Now, can they get him away? He might be... Havertz! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Teat. Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Teat deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's lost his man, shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Oh, that's well spotted. Aguirre. Now it's Havertz. Solanke is having a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Solanke demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Now it's Solanke. Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Mendes stood his ground strongly. Brandt.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted. Granit Xhaka. And here's Solanke.
Solanke really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's made its way to him. Solanke given the lift of his goal. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Frimpong makes the interception. 5 minutes till the break. Vinicius Junior. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nuno Mendes. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Now it's Solanke. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. That is lovely. Nuno Mendes. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Dembele goes short. Dembele. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's fabulous. Nuno Mendes. Just about up to the hour now. It's Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And here comes the corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their 3rd corner. And it's been taken short. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball and he... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate off us, and he's had a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! They've scored! Back to within 1! Interesting! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
They have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 5.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Le numéro 2.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro 3.
Musiala.
Le numéro 4.
And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Dembele! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's got the beating of his man. Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Played back into the centre. Bowen does really well to win the ball there. He's through here. Højlund receives it in a good position here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely, now then. Oh, right place, right time. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, this looks sharp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly. Bowen has it in a wide position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aguirre is the guilty party there. Eder Militao. Can he get on the end of this? Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in. He's shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Hoyland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Bowen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Great pressure, plenty of it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gravenberg. Now Saliba. Pedri. Passing nice and neat. Granit Xhaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe finds himself offside. Fabian Ruiz. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bowen. That's good running with the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Havertz.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Gravenberg. And it's Dembele. Aguirre goes sliding in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now Eder Militao. Pedri. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Gravenberg. Looking for the run. Mendes gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior. That's a decent clearance. Backward it goes. Now it's Dembele. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. He's in space and looking for options. That was a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bellingham. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking for options for movement. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pedri. It's Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg. And it's Koundé. That's very neat. And here's Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
And Solanke! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 5, le numéro 8, à leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 20, le numéro 6.
This is Dembele. Looking here to chip it. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Somewhat off target. And he's on his way! Cleared without complication. And smartly reclaimed. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Fabian Ruiz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 4, le numéro 37. Changement en cours.
He has a look up. Chance! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
While it's great commitment on show here, they'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Kane. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's Kane! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shot, it's Kane! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gusto. That's been drilled forward. Aguirre promptly onto that, and that is that. Maddison. Now it's Grealish. Nicely weighted ball. Grealish. Granit Xhaka aims beyond the defence. Dybala! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Paulo Dybala is offering a right smile there.
Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Can he get it through? It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Chooses to go crossfield. Trossard. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Gusto gets a foot in here. And here's Dybala. And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Madison. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice sequence of passes this. And here's Vinicius Junior. Teat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gonzalo Ramos. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy Maddison is one of the better midfielders when it comes to goal contributions in Europe's top leagues. You know, that puts him in pretty elite company. Someone...
Dembele! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lovely pass. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Pedri. Mbappe! Decent chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Big chance! One-on-one! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Maddison, this is the time you need that pace.
And he plays one through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Works it forward. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, looks a smashing ball. No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Bellingham. Dembele. This is Dembele. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Dybala. Havertz. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe is onto this. And it's Bellingham. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dybala.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Paris Saint-Germain head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Attention, changement.
And the action is back on the way. Bowen. Havertz. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pedri. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gravenberg. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Granit Xhaka. And it's Maddison. Maddison puts his foot on the gas. Oh, they could be caught out here. Not the most convincing of passes. That's good play. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. It's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Referee's given a throw. Van de Ven. And it's Pedri. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good ball! Look at the space here! Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Aguirre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Pedri. And that has left him in a heap. This is Dembele. Granit Xhaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. That's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maddison. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh, That's lovely from Dybala! A finish of true class! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25, le numéro 2, le numéro 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 7.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Le numéro 9. Changement en cours.
Teat, and he welcomes it in. It's a promising position. Hangs one, terrific header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Now it's Solanke, shot a goal! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
De temps additionnel.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming in this.
It's clean! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And he's intervened well there. Bowen, Camavinga, and it's Musiala. Look, and that is that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolade. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Vinicius Junior, there he goes, motoring forward. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think
Good chance here! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That is a little undercooked. Now it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gravenberg. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful...
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Pedri. Now it's Ramos. And now the breakaway. Probing pass. Gonzalo Ramos. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
15 minutes till half-time. And here's Dembele, and he's on his way. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ramos. He's picked his way through. Now he rises! Oh, off the bar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Havertz could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Havertz pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Pedri. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Has a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pass somewhat off target. Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Danger averted for now. And here's Ramos, and he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's on it, can he get away? Searching pass he's played there.
Pretty robust defending.
Belly. That's Dembele. Shin. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And Dembele! In he goes again! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, easy pickings there. That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Pedri. This is Dembele. Bellingham! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Can he finish? He scored! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There's the shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Camavinga. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Musiala. Now, he's got space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Van de Ven gets across to intercept that.
Changement.
Frimpong. Oh, they could be caught. And the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh no, what has happened here? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Hit the post! That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. Brandt gets across and deals with it. Bowen, now it's Trossard. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's nice. He's in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Camavinga. Musiala. That's really well cleared. Now Van de Ven. And it's played forward. Now it's Solanke. Havertz. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, what has happened here? Bowen is flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Attention, changement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paris Saint-Germain are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Kane. Mbappe!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
looks a decent ball. Neatly clipped into space. Saliba gets over and intercepts.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Van de Ven.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
5 minutes to add. Gravenberg. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Brandt. That has been slung wide. And he welcomes it in. Gravenberg. Frimpong. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Bellingham! Extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gonzalo Ramos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Raum made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And it's Dembele. Havertz, and he's worked it through, and he welcomes it in, and the shot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Frimpong. This looks promising. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Pedri. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Bellingham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's well positioned here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Dybala. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Teat. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Pedri. No way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Spread it left. Pedri. Bellingham. Chance, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's got away. He's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham! Aguirre attempts a clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, nearly. but nearly is nothing.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Real chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind.
And we've reached half-time. Paris Saint-Germain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe, Dembele, Frimpong. He's found the way through. And this is Dembele. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Aguirre gets rid without sophistication. He's on it, can he get away? He's through, it's 1-0. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And it's Frimpong.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Gravenberg gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Gonzalo Ramos puts his foot on the gas. Gonzalo Ramos, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 5, le numéro 8, le numéro 37. À leur place, le numéro 9.
Brandt. Well seen, saw that coming.
Numéro 6.
Camavinga, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Granit, big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Gravenberg. And here's Kane. Played back in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Teat wins the duel this time. Teat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Dybala. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Musiala has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Havertz. No foul, says the referee.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Kane, over to the left. No way through, so back it comes. And the finish! He's in a great position here. And he's cut it out. And that was very necessary. And it's Frimpong. Nicely weighted. Chance for a shot! Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mendes gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Brandt. Oh, what a ball! Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. That has not gone well. 4 extra minutes added on. Nice physical challenge. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.